William Tyndale was born in England in the late 1400s. He attended Oxford University in England. After being accepted to the university, he began to study theology, which is the study of God and religion. William started groups where he and fellow students would discuss God and the Bible. He was an excellent linguist. A linguist is a person who studies and learns different languages. Usually people only know one or two languages, but William Tyndale was able to speak and write in 8 different languages. William became a preacher of God's Word, and he greatly enjoyed teaching his children about the Bible. Because of his gift and love of languages, he decided to translate the Bible into English, which is the language that we speak in the United States. The Bible was originally written in a different language. Many people in England could not read the Bible because they did not know that language. When William Tyndale was living, only a very few children were able to go to school because they had to work on their family's farm. However, William knew that it was important for everyone to be able to read the Bible. He wanted people who could not go to school and learn different languages to be able to read the Bible in English, because he believed that we can know God through His Word. What would it be like if you could not read the Bible in your own language, or even have a Bible of your own? Can you imagine not knowing the stories of David and Goliath, or Adam and Eve, or even the story of Jesus? That's why it was so important to William Tyndale to translate the Bible into the language his people could understand. After William knew that God wanted him to translate the Bible in English, he had to travel to London, England, to ask permission to do so. The bishop, the head of the church that Tyndale belonged to, was suspicious. The bishop did not want the Bible to be written in the English language. Maybe he liked how he could read the Bible in a different language and other people could not. Or maybe it made the bishop feel special because he was one of the only people who knew what the Bible said. Well, whatever the reason, William knew that he must obey God and make the Bible readable for everyone. He stayed in London and began to translate the Bible into English secretly. If he was caught by the authorities, he would have to stop. Eventually, he left England under another name, so the bishop wouldn't find out that he was translating the Bible. William Tyndale finally completed the New Testament. Many copies began to be made. However, the Bibles had to be secretly given to people and booksellers because the bishop had told William that he could not translate the Bible. After news spread that Tyndale had written the New Testament in English for everyone to read, the police demanded that he be arrested. While Tyndale was later put to death for translating the Bible, William was very brave and full of love for Jesus and others. If you could talk to William Tyndale in heaven, what would you ask him? I might ask him how scared he was to translate the Bible when someone angrily told him not to. He was very brave, and I hope to tell him that his story gave me courage to obey God too.